Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård. So we are just cleaning off our equipment here because we're done with it, and then you clean it off. So we're done for this planting season. We're gonna put it somewhere and leave it there basically until next planting season. That's a little bit off, so let's see, where do you go and put this? It's not the easiest task because it's pretty long. It's very long, this implement and planting tool, so we need a lot of space to put it somewhere. We can't drive it in anywhere because it sticks up so freaking high. It would get stuck on everything. So I'm thinking we'll put it over here by the old used combine we have sitting here. A used old combine. Derelict combine, I would say. Okay, so unhook that. We'll go and park this tractor somewhere. Don't know where exactly. I'm gonna use the other tractor. We do need to get some water. This plow, by the way, over here is awfully dirty. We won't do anything about that. Well, tabs to our other tractor, which is over here. We'll bring this over to our main farm, so we can unload or get rid of the plow there. I really like, I mean, this is pretty cool. We've done a bunch of stuff on this map, and it definitely is nice. It's nice. I like this. I like this map. I really, and I've mentioned this so many times by now, but I really like these textures. What kind of voice? I was like, what kind of voice did I just make? What sort of voice is that? Just a little bit there, by the way. So I really like these planted or seeded ground textures. They're amazing. Link to that is in the description. I think it's like soil textures or something. You can find it at FSUK. So, but just follow the link in the description, and you'll find it pretty easily. We need to go and get some water, by the way. We'll go and just put this over here. Where did we put the water trailer, by the way? No, I didn't leave it here. It's at the other farm. I didn't bring that. Oh, stupid. I should have brought that when I was there anyway, so could have brought it at the same time. That would probably been wiser. Wise. Now we have to go back and forth at one more time. Ah well, I'll survive. I'll definitely survive. So I hope everything is okay with everyone out there. My nice and my beautiful listeners. That was weird. Sorry. My great listeners. My attentive listeners. I don't know. My listeners, anyway. Or followers or whatever. It's weird to have followers, actually. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a lot of followers. I think probably most weird meditation people have a bunch more followers than I have on YouTube. I'm not saying that's something wrong with meditation. I think it's probably really good if you like that sort of, need that sort of thing. I tried a bit. I'm not that stressed, basically, so I don't think I need it. Some people would probably argue that you still need it, which is probably true, but hey, I don't know. My my life works good, and I don't have a problem with everything. I like this line, this world and my living. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. I don't have no idea why I'm rambling. I'm just answering a friend who let's see. So my friend, their son have an ear infection, so they got penicillin. Oh, that was hard. Why can't I say that? Penicillin. Anyway, antibiotics, and he refuses to take it. Really refuses to take it. And last night I actually had to force it into him. So he's like, his dad held him down. He held his hand, so they put the medicine in his mouth, which ended up with him spitting everything out onto his dad. It's like ultimate payback. It was like, you don't even dare to do that. So so they have some issues. So they tried showing, which was a pretty brilliant idea. They tried showing him pictures of what happens with an ear infection. So he changed his mind. He really wanted medicine, but this night he again didn't want his medicine. So felt sorry for them. Pain. I mean, we have basically the same issues as everyone else has with their kids. It's hard to get them to take medicine and that sort of stuff. But my kids, at least it gotten to age or some, I don't know if we did something right or it's just fluke, probably just fluke. They actually take medicine and don't mind it. They don't like it, but they don't mind it either. They will take it, so that's a good thing. Now we need to refill the straw again, but we need more water first. I think we're getting some manure there. That's good. So I don't know if anyone, Luke, do you have any tips on how to get your kids to take medicine? Anything is greatly appreciated, and if I could help about my friend, that would be great, because I know it's hard on her. By the way, that was something I started listening to a podcast on, is it called the Social Work Tutor podcast? It was the first episode. I don't know if it was last night, but it was the first episode I listened to. It was very interesting to listen to, and it was a British show, but I felt so much like, oh yes, this is my life. This is how things work, even though it's like totally different system. My system is much broader in what we do. Since I'm a child welfare officer, but our legislative scope is much wider than in most other countries. So we do mostly preemptive work. So we try to nip things in the butt before stuff goes bad or sour. Which I think is a brilliant way of doing it, by the way. I really like that. But I was listening to this they were talking about how you socialize at work, and it's a very weird place when it comes to social work in Sweden, because it's generally a female profession. I don't remember what it is on all of the areas of the social welfare system, but at my line of work as a child welfare officer, we are about 5,000 child welfare officers in Sweden, and 10% of those, like 500, are men. The rest are women, which is not a problem, because women. from my experience, women and men doing this line of work pretty much usually come to the same conclusions, and I think pretty much the same about what's good for children. And the differences that exist are more individual and experience based, rather than have anything to do with the gender we are, from my point of view. And anyway, so they were talking about this, how you socialize, and how if you're a woman and you want to meet a man, how difficult that is in our line of work, which is kind of interesting. So I was in this line of work when I met my fiance, but she's a nurse, so she's also in the field of helping people and like that sort of profession. So we have some common ground there, and we learned a lot from each other and about our different sets of jobs, the ups and downs of them. I have no idea what. Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. So, but that means working in a line of work where, even though at my job site, at my the county I work in, we are pretty much equally the amount of men. We're like half men, half women at my, which I think is a good thing. Not that there's anything bad with being mostly women, but I think from the point of view that we meet both men and women, fathers and mothers, it's a good thing that we are men also there. So it doesn't change how we perceive things and how we interpret things and our decision making, but it will mean that at least to some men they will feel more at ease. Doesn't matter if you're bad dad, I'll still think that I will still find that, and I will look for it, and I will talk about that. But I usually joke around about it, but that if you meet me and you're a woman, and I think I may come to the decision that you are lacking some skills as a mother, they usually just say that's because I'm a man. I always choose the daddy's side, which isn't correct. I always choose what's best for the child, but that's why they say. But if I'm a man, if I meet a man and he's the one that's lacking some skills as a dad, as a father or a parent, then he will usually say that I'm just like feminized, and I've been spending too much time with women and that sort of stuff, and they don't really get it. It's a defense mechanism. I understand them. No one wants to be a bad parent, even though most of us are bad parents at times. I actually worked first. I turned it around this evening, but I was kind of a crappy parent because my son gets this like when he has a cold, he gets this panic attacks, basically because he can't breathe, and I couldn't get him out of it, so I basically just turned him around really fast and held him. I was like, you have to listen to me. Not my greatest moment as a parent, but I did. And then when we calmed down, both of us, we were really both screaming, basically. Not great parenting either. But basically, when we calmed down, we had a good talk about it, and he got relaxed, and he fell asleep pretty much instantly after that. So he was really tired, couldn't breathe through his nose and panicking, so bad combination. But what I was going to say was that, all parents are sometimes bad parents, and that's okay, because most children, it differs from child to child. Some children have different needs, which means they not as they can't handle the when we make bad decisions or have do things that aren't good for children. Some children will take more damage from that at an early point, but most children are quite resilient, and they can handle pretty bad parenting, from my experience and my theoretical background in my theoretical background is in psychology, which was my major. Educational learning skills was my second. That's not called that in English, but anyway, Oh, I missed the spot, missed the turn. But psychology was my major, and I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. I actually studied up to master's level, but I needed to study some more other subjects to get my master's degree. So, and I didn't do that. So, and now it's too late. I can't get it because they changed the system. They actually harmonized it to the European Union, and so now I can't get it. But that's the way things are. I don't mind. I'll survive. Let's see. We need some straw also. So we need this shredder trailer thingy. That plow looks awfully worn, but I have no memory of actually plowing anything on this map. But I think I played like 160 hours or so now, by now. So that could probably be the reason why I can't remember that. Just because it's been so many hours, basically. I keep saying basically, I'm sorry. It's so annoying. I don't know why I keep saying basically. I'm trying to stop myself. I'm trying to stop myself from saying it, but it's hard. Get this on here. Let's see. So a bale spike. Now we need some straw bales and put them in here. I think I'll do 3. I think that's good. I think I'll get 3 in there. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get 3 in there, but I think we'll manage. Get this in here. Wish I had like some sort of. I think this would be a cool thing if you have like Oculus. What's it called? Oculus Shift? No, Oculus. You know, the VR glasses. I think that would be pretty cool to do. Good. That went pretty easy. I think that would be cool to do on this game. Let's see. I don't know if this is enough or if we need more. But we'll try. Oh, actually, we could give this some to the horses. Oh, actually, it's quite a lot. Interesting. I didn't think that. Oh well, now they have a lot. Let's see, where is it? I think it's here. I think this is it, right? Yeah. So let's see how much straw we can put in there. So it's 15, like half, 16 more. We need more bales, by the way. We're gonna get that. We also need more total mixed rations. We need some more hay silage. We need some more grass. Well, that's the way it is. I love this. This is cool. This is. I know the graphics are pretty. I mean, there's not a lot of difference from FS17, and I really do love FS17. I don't want to disrespect. Like, why do I say disrespect a lot now? FS17 is a really great game, and in a lot of ways, it's much better than FS19. But I do like FS19. I can't get around that. I can't pretend that I don't. I really do like FS19. It's getting there. It needs some more work with Coureseplay, and the GPS need more work too. But that's coming, and it needs more great maps. But that's also coming. So I'm pretty sure it will be pretty awesome eventually. I'm looking forward to it anyway. Paus standard. Let's see, get this. I think we could probably load this up onto this one over here. And get that loaded up. Don't want to crash into the stuff, so take it easy. But it does have a great turning radius. I mean, it does turn on a dime basically. And if you use the turning lift arm here, it also is pretty awesome. Oh, no. Oh, it's not good. They see, no. Oh, wait, I got it in there. Sort of. I don't need to give them some grass, but we'll do that after we completed a straw thingy. Oh, anyway, I'm thinking we're gonna stop recording there. I think this is okay. So I'll just continue with this grass thing off screen and do the rest of the stuff. And I want to thank you for watching this channel. I love the fact that you do it. Thank you. I do greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate all the feedback I get. It's very nice and kind of you to give me that. Anyway, if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share. I'm Andy, and this has been the Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård, and have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.